Hello everyone, my name is Carlos Eduardo Mauricio Ramos and today I will tell you about the historic buildings of architecture on Mexico City. Well, Bellas Artes. The Palace of Fine Arts is a cultural venue located in the historic center of Mexico City, considered the most important in the manifestation of the arts in Mexico and one of the most renowned opera houses in the world. This has been the census and witness of impressive artistic, social, and political events. Its construction began towards the end of the mandate of Porfirio Diaz on the occasion of the celebration of the centenary of the beginning of the independence of Mexico. However, it was not complete and inaugurated until November 29 to 1934, so the Mexican Revolution. Well, Torre Latinoamericana. The Tower Latinoamericana is a skyscraper located on the corner formed by the streets of Madero and the central axis Lázaro Cárdenas in the historic center of Mexico. Its central location, its height, and its history have made it one of the most emblematic buildings in Mexico City. It was designed by the Mexican architect Augusto Álvarez. It's surprised at Anahuac Tower and the Miguel y Abad Tower in Mexico City and the Latino Arentes skyscrapers in Brazil. It was also the tallest building in the city from its construction in 1955 until 1972, the year in which the Hotel de Mexico, currently the World Trade Center Tower, was completed. It also held the record for the tallest skyscraper in the world outside the United States and the fourth in Latin America. Well, the Metropolitan Cathedral of the Assumption of the Blessed Virgin Mary into the heavens of Mexico is the see of the primate Archdiocese of Mexico and is located on the north side of the Place de la Constitución in the historic center of Mexico City, in the Cuauhtemoc demarcation or Mayors of Vice, being part of the aforementioned architectural complex in that area of the city is consequently a World Heritage Site since 1987. The approximate measurements of this temple are 59 meters wide, being 128 long, and the height of 65 meters to the top of the towers. It is one of the most outstanding works of Hispano-American architecture. It was built in according to the plans of the Spanish architect Claudio de Arciniega, who was inspired by Spanish cathedral around a crunch that was erected in the place shortly after the Spanish conquest of Tenochtitlan. The works began in 1573, concluded inside in the 1665, and outside until 1913. Well, Stadium Aztec. The Aztec Stadium is a soccer stadium located in Mexico City with a capacity for 800 spectators, making it the largest in Mexico, the second in America, and the 7th in the world. It was designed by the architect Pedro Ramirez Vázquez and Rafael Mijares Alcerraca and began its construction in 1962 as part of the project to host the 1970 Soccer World Cup. It was inaugurated on May 29 and 1966 with a friendly match between the American and Torino teams, which ended with a draw at 2 goals. The first goal was the work of America player Alarindo dos Santos. It was designated as the 4th best stadium in the world by the prestigious English Masenk 442. Surprising other world-renowned stadiums such as San Siro, Maracanã, Signal Iduna Park, Santiago Bernabeu, Old Trafford, and Allianz Arena in the election on the online surprise by Alberto Armando La Bombonera Camp Nou and Wembley. The basic criterion of site classification had to do with the historical significance of the properties. Castillo de Chapultepec. Chapultepec Castle is a building located in the first section of the Chapultepec Forest in Mexico City. It has an area of 11 hectares and a mainly Baroque and neoclassic architectural design. Its origin dates back to the viceroyalty of New Spain, when the viceroys used to frequent Chapultepec as a rest and recreation area. Bernardo de Galvez ordered the started its construction in August 16 and 1718. Involved the St. Francisco Van Vitelli and Manuel Agustin Mascaro. However, it was abandoned for a couple of decades until its acquisition by the City Council of Mexico. In 1806, until the acquisition by the city, until then the palatial work was surrounded by what foundation was built ascent at the hint in the 1840. The Heretical Military College established its headquarters in the castle, a period during which the Caballero Alto Tower was built. Auditorio Nacional. The National Auditorium is a performance center located on the Paseo de la Reforma Avenue in the Chapultepec neighborhood in Mexico City, just in front of the Polanco Hotel Zone and the next to Campo Marte. It is the main venue for presentations in the country and is considered one of the most important in the world by various specialist media. The place is located on Paseo de la Reforma Avenue in the Polanco neighborhood at the intersection with Archimedes. Outside is the auditorium station on Metro Line 7. It was built on the 1950 and remodeled between 1988 and 1991 by Teodoro González and Leon and Abraham Zabudowski. It was built in 1952 by order of President Miguel Alemán Valdés for equestrian events. Its construction was complete in 1953 by Adolfo Ruiz Cortines with a change in it was now destined it's a municipal auditorium. Of that building, only the stands of the first two floors are preserved. The architect Hugo Enriquez Diaz Moro was in charge of directing the project and the architect Fernando Peña of making it a reality with the help of the engineers, Oscar de Buen and Guillermo Salazar Polanco. Reforma Tower. The Reforma Tower is a skyscraper located in the Mexico City. Its height of the 246 meters makes it the third tallest skyscraper in Mexico. Construction began in May 28 and was completed in May 2050. The complex includes a restaurant, shopping mall, and entertainment areas. The construction company of the building was Capital Vertical Group Mobiliarium, while LBR and Arquitectos development the project. It was built on Paseo de la Reforma 483 and few steps from the Tower Mayor, on the property that was occupied by a nightclub on Paseo de la Reforma. And the conclusion was reached to continue conserving the house and building on the one side tower. The Reforma Tower has a LEED international certification with accredited it's a sustainability building, and it's the second tallest certificate building in Latin America. The person in charge of the scene of the Tower Reforma explained that the building will grow on its upper floors to avoid occupying the entire available area. That is, its plan will be narrower than its peak. Between the 19th century house located on the corner of Rio Alba and Reforma and the skyscraper, a patio will be left free to place cafeteria tables and integrated both space. Well, thanks for your attention and see you later.